The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Knicks taking on the Raptors. For the Knicks, more than dangerous. Only 2 teams ahead of them in the East. They can bang with the best. Raptors, Knicks, coming up next. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at New York. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, there's Toronto, 2 spots below.
You know, for the Knicks, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. And for the Raptors, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the point. When it comes to these 2 teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. And the layup falls.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. The shot misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York to the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Towns. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Brunson against Barrett. From 10 feet away. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Towns is screen on quickly. Brunson against quickly. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for OG Anunoby.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Ingram. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Bridges against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingram to snap the cold streak. And the Raptors miss again.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Brunson against Quickly. Brunson with the bucket.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's Ingram. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy.
Take a break.
Without a full deck
2
of
shots.
cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
That free throw, good from Ingram. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing, he had 24 points. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Barnes finds Quickly. The 3, Barrett.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Back to Quickly. Now Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Towns. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by New York. The 3 from Quickly. He buries it from 3.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Down low. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Quickly. Brunson misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss. They can live with it.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Now here's Hart. Still without a bucket. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly passes to Pirtle. The 3, Barrett. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. Brunson missing again. Barrett against Bridges. Barrett passes to Quickly. Drills it from deep. Quickly's got 6.
Well, Quickly, boy, getting an opportunistic corner three-point shot, and he takes it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The 2K leaderboard with some of the hottest players in the league. The top small forward scorers during the last month of play. 5th is Brandon Ingram.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Robinson a screen on Quickly. Here's Brunson outside. To the paint. Barnes. No good on the shot. And some solid defense from Towns.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, Brian.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Bridges. Toronto making their last shot. Up top, Robinson. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Hart. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Pass to Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 11 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Ingram. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Towns taking his time here. Now Bridges. Over Barrett. Bridges misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for New York. Clarkson's checked in for Towns. Brunson finds Hart. Inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walter. And the Knicks miss again. Raptors trail by 3. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length. to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Just terrific body control, soft touch. Hard to defend the runner when it's done right.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Barnes. Dick comes in for Brandon Ingram. Shed comes in for Barrett. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's the three. Walter can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Shaman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Robinson defending. To the inside. Shed. That's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Shaman. Clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on Dick. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Clarkson missing. Raptors trail by 5. Up top, Dick. Here's Murray Boyles. To the wing, right side. Toronto passing it around. Here's Shed. Alvarado defending. Pass to Murray Boyles. Three-pointer. Quickly is checked in for Shed. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 5. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. A minute 4 left in the first. Alvarado, no good with the triple. Toronto shooting only 26% in the first. Alvarado with a steal. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shamet. Quickly with a rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And Walter gets it to go on the assist by Dick.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Clarkson up top. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Inside to get back on track. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. New York leading by 5. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. And here's Robinson. Here's Shamet. Buries it from 3. Shamet's got 5.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
Quickly passes to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Dick. Driving inside. Connects on the foul line jumper.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Pass to Shamet. Outside Robinson. Kicks it out Towns. From outside the arc. Oh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Quickly. Here's Walter. Back to Quickly. They set the screen. Launches the 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Back to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. Fires from deep. And it's Clarkson missing. Raptors trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. Nails the baby hook.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Towns a screen on Quickly. Here's Alvarado. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Battle's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Kolik's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Here's Walter. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And the 3 off target. New York leading by 9. And here's Clarkson. Towns outside. Cat doing what he does.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Mamukelashvili. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Which defenses have been locked down since the All-Star break? Well, here they are. The Knicks, second.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And the Raptors with some changes. Scotty Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili. And Brandon Ingram is subbed in for Battle. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Kolik. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Towns a screen on Quickly. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Quickly up top. Brunson defending. And the Raptors miss again. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Anunoby. Pure from three-point range. Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Towns, left side. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The three. Outside Anunoby. There's the triple. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Quickly with a screen on Towns. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Bridges outside. And he's going for the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Towns, right side. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. The Raptors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Left side, Anunoby. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Toronto making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Both free throws good from Anunoby. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
B.A., you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Raptors trail by 12. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hart from long range. Pass to Brunson. Over quickly. New York again can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you, B.A.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Ingram. Quickly outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Quickly's got 9. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Quickly. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from RJ Barrett, Doors.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that one drops for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
New York leading by 8. Up top, Robinson. 1:56 left in the first half. Bridges passes to Robinson. Barnes against Hart. Shoots over Barnes. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Hart from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Ingram. It's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Here's Anunoby. Rebound Toronto. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And the shot goes down.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Brunson passes to Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. New York working the ball around now. They get it again. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Barrett. And here's Ingram outside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on RJ Barrett.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Ingram fires from way outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Well, first, a glance at how...
Well, I think for the Raptors, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And switching gears to the game at hand, Jalen Brunson in the first half. He was on one.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. New York leading by 5. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Quickly outside. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. 5 on the clock.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Good on both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Towns down low. He's working on Pirtle. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. The 3, Barrett sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 7.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Brunson with it, guarded by Quickly. Towns for 3. That one doesn't drop. Barrett against Bridges. Inside, Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Brunson passes to Towns. Fires the 3. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett for the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Towns, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Scotty Barnes is second.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle for the lead. And there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Now here's Hart. No points yet. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Back to Ingram. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Now Brunson. Towns, right side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 8.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Ingram finds Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. He's got 13. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Outside Ingram. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, good shooter from out there. Ingram helping to space the floor.
And New York has possession, primarily seen as a scorer. Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Shot is good by Barrett.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Brunson against Quickly. Barrett a screen on Brunson. Quickly passes to Barrett. Shoots over Bridges. Barrett can't hit. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Bridges against Barrett. Takes a 3. Bridges misses. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Quickly finds Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
New York shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Clock at 2. Towns gets the bucket.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Outside Ingram. Down low. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside Anunoby. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. Hart from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Here's Towns. Towns showing some fight inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Ingram. Outside Barrett. For the lead. Brandon Ingram. That one's good. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brunson. Brunson turns on the Jets.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Bridges. Here's Barrett. Sinks that one from the post. Barrett's got 13 in the second half.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. Shed comes in for Quickly. Here's Clarkson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Barrett. Toronto passing it around. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Inside, here's Murray Boyles. From 7, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Knicks trail by 4. 1:53 left in the third quarter.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Shamet's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Murray Boyles. To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray Boyles has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
1:15 left to play in the third quarter here. Sohan, the pass to Robinson, and that one good. Robinson's got his 2nd basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Shed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walter. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Alvarado outside. Robinson finds Clarkson. Over Barrett. Sohan, left side. Screen by Robinson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Clarkson outside for 3. And that's not going to go. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Toronto out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Walter. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. 3-pointer, no good. New York trailing. Here's Shamet. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. To tie it up. Clarkson for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Well, the Knicks shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Shamet. To the paint. Intercepted. Oh, a rim-rattling 2 coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Alvarado. Ball stolen. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Fires for three. Dick, that's good. And now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Towns a screen on quickly. Towns, left side. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And that one misses.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
Alvarado outside. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Kolek. Robinson, a screen on Dick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kolek. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kolek's got his first points of the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Clarkson against Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Robinson. Now Clarkson. Here's Kolek. Towns for 3. Kept alive. Here's Kolek. Towns on a screen. And here's Alvarado. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you love to see that. Grady Dick making the extra pass. Nice.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Here's Kolek. Towns on a screen. Now here's Clarkson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Dick.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Murray Boyles, and there's a 3-second violation. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Dick. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. Knicks trail by 6. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Barnes. Who poked away. Outside Brunson. There's a screen. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Now here's Barnes. Quickly outside. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. RJ Barrett comes in for Walter. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in for Alvarado.
Hey, you saw that, right?
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Hart with a screen on quickly. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Toronto.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. The 3 from quickly. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That 3's off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Quickly against Brunson. Quickly passes to Barrett. They set the pick. Lets it fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Out to Bridges. Left side Hart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hart.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
And he can't hit the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Quickly passes to Mamukelashvili. Here's Barnes. Left side Barrett. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Bridges. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto leading by 4. Now here's Barrett. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's 19 points for RJ Barrett. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Barrett. 3-pointer, Bridges. They grab their own miss. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Barrett against Bridges. Pass to Mamukelashvili. On target from range. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now quickly. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Toronto passing it around. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
That free throw good from Ingram. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Shot on the wing, and that one's good for Brunson. 20 points for Jalen Brunson.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Quickly. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Raptors lead by 8. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outside Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Barnes. Hart against Barnes. High post Towns. Over Pirtle. The shot by Towns, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Now Quickly. Outside Barrett. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 8. It's stolen by Ingram. Quickly outside. Now Ingram. Let's loose for 3.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And he makes the first. And so Pirtle nails both of them. Knicks trail by 10. Brunson surveys. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Now Quickly. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Both free throws good from Ingram. Knicks trail by 10. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brunson. It's good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Barrett outside. Outside Ingram. Pirtle up top. Just 5 to shoot. Here's quickly. The 3 is in.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Brunson outside Anunoby. Towns outside. Now Bridges. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Takes a 3. Not that time.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now Barrett. Bridges on the double. Outside Ingram. It's good from beyond the arc.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Brunson from 12 feet out. Barnes with a rebound. Now quickly. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.